Hey guys, I just finished watching Age of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 1, Episode 18. The President, whatever. It'll be up there in the title. First off, this episode, I just give it. It's another 10 out of 10. I mean, it's another 10 out of 10 episode because the stakes in here are just so different, so awesome. You know, everything's getting so close and so. Oh my god, this is what this episode makes me feel like. I just, oh my god, you know what I mean? I feel like I'm going to be watching, from 16 to the end of the, from 16 to the end of the season over and over again all summer till it comes over. It just, oh my god, it's just awesome. Um, you know, oh, I just can't wait, really to find out. I mean, it's a great episode building up to everything, it's still building up, but I feel like there's nothing other than Ward coming back to the Shield team. There is nothing really. We don't get any further into here other than kind of. I mean, again, no, never mind. That doesn't make sense. No, we do get really further on. Ward gets added to the. I feel like they're still going a little bit slower, whereas the other episodes, everything kind of just, there's the ending thing that kind of took everything like that, like turn it inside out in 360 and all, inside out 360 type thing. Whereas this one, things are slowly turning, but not as fast as other episodes, but still really big. Like Coulson now knows that Fury's alive, but I like the fact that only Coulson does and not the other guy. I just would have liked instead of this random guy who was in this base, having Hill in this base would have kind of been cool, but that doesn't really. It would have been cool. I would have liked to have had her there, but it doesn't really make sense with Captain America and how she was in Captain America. She was with him, she was with him. She knew before anyone else, before Coulson, before Cap, before anyone. She was the first one to know that he was still alive. So I definitely think it would have been interesting to see her there, but it wouldn't have made sense. So definitely seeing this guy making sense that it's an unknown guy. We've never seen him before. And, one thing though is how is he an agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.? Why wouldn't he just be, some random guy that Fury hired? Fury's paying out of his own pocket, out of his own private account, I think that would have kind of made it a little bit of a thing. Like, you're part of S.H.I.E.L.D., right? And he'd be like, no, I'm not a part of S.H.I.E.L.D. I'm Fury's guy. I'm Fury's basekeeper type thing. I think that should have been the thing because of the whole S.H.I.E.L.D. thing, because that means this guy is in the files of S.H.I.E.L.D. Unless he was on S.H.I.E.L.D. S.H.I.E.L.D. recruited him, Fury trusted him, they killed him off, and then they wait this stuff. So that I think definitely would be something interesting to find out more about him in the next episode. So hopefully, because if this guy actually is part of S.H.I.E.L.D., it wouldn't make sense because his files would all be in S.H.I.E.L.D., whereas somebody like that, you would want to have no connection on there. I'm surprised he's even allowed to play, online Xbox, or whatever, or Call of Duty online, That doesn't make sense unless he has a complete fake Alice that's kind of, I guess he could kind of play if he had like making his IP address different places all the time and never being the same place, but I really don't feel like he shouldn't be a part of S.H.I.E.L.D. too much, or at least if he is his S.H.I.E.L.D., I think he should have been an old S.H.I.E.L.D. agent that he recruited. Oh, died on the first day, and then that's it. That's all you hear of him. Level 6. Oh, dead. First time on mission, first big mission, and then that's it. He passes. He died. They killed him off, and then he goes and works just out of fury. I think that would be the way they'd have to do this character. So I definitely hope they give a little bit more of a backstory on him, so that we find out how he is. Because if he's just a random agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. that Fury sent here, then it just doesn't make sense. Robert, I forget, Robert De Niro, not Robert De Niro, whatever, the big guy from the one who's dead from from Captain America. I think it would. He could even have known if he took his character's part of the S.H.I.E.L.D. If he just known that if they killed off this character, I think it would make sense. It would be doable, and I think it would all be plausible. So hopefully we'll get a more backstory for that. Little thing I had with this episode was, I mean, they're in Canada, and they're walking on all the snow, and I'm from Canada, even though I'm wearing this Captain America shield. I live in Canada, and so you don't walk on no snow. I mean, the snow's all gone right now, but you walking like at your waist sometimes in snow. So, at least at the time of the year, and for them to be walking on the snow like that, they'd have to be way up in the Arctic where, or on ice. So. But, now the time of the year it is now, it couldn't be little bits of snow, but they were all on that, so maybe it could be packed, by snowmobile or something like that, but, yeah. So I definitely, can't wait to see what else happens, but that was just a little thing, definitely can't wait to see what else happens and what else comes out of this, and, see, what next week's episode is like. Peace out. See you tomorrow for Arrow. Peace.